Dancing to the Same Beat, a digital essay.
Texas music plays a vital role in bringing people together.
Texas music is as diverse as the populace of the state it represents. From scorch folk to conjunto to all types of country music in between, Texas music's diversity makes it nearly universally applicable to all facets of the human experience. A common thread that runs through all genres of Texas music is the inherited nature of talent. A vast majority of the musicians that were presented to this class over the course of the semester, whether it be through class presentations, coffee shops, or field trips to art museums, shared that music had always been a part of their life. The group of 4 men that comprised Tex Maniacs seemed to share a special bond with each other as they bounced off each other's rhythm and vibration on stage. While familiar ties are often the source of initial interest for many Texas musicians, an even more sacred relationship blossoms out of the love of the art amongst bandmates.
Where I live, everybody had an accordion. They didn't have a piano. Or maybe some had a piano, but the most common thing was the accordion, the button accordion, just like that. And so my dad played it, and it was always at the house, so we always grew up around that kind of music, which you're gonna hear in a bit. And that's what got me into playing this style of music, and of course other music, because being in the border, you could get both sides of music coming from Mexico and also American music as well. So very influenced by mariachi and, the country and western and blues and jazz and a little bit of everything.
I'm 26 years old. I've been playing the accordion since I was 5 years old. My grandfather was an accordion player. My dad was an accordion player. The cool thing about this music, it is from Texas, but I grew up in Albuquerque, and the music has ventured out to different parts of the nation and throughout the United States. And growing up, there was always an accordion in the house. My grandpa had one in the den, he had one in his living room. He had one in his closet. My dad had one in the closet that I wasn't supposed to touch, and I would still mess with that one. I would always pull it out and play it, and I always wanted to play.
Didn't get in trouble.
So I would always play, always mess with it and stuff. And one day I told my dad, "Dad, please," I would see my uncle and my dad, they'd be practicing, they'd be jamming, and, or at a festival or a gig, or they play a lot of the different pueblos. And there was a lot of Native Americans, and they call them reservations and pueblos out throughout New Mexico. And I would go to those because all the kids would go and just have a good time. And I said, "Dad, please teach me. And he would say, no. I said, "Please, just teach me something." And finally, one night he said, "Okay, I'm going to teach you this. And after this, you could play any song. You could play any song in the world." So I got the accordion, and he taught me. And he goes, "Play that until you're sick of it, until you don't ever want to play that ever again. And after that, you can play any song in the world." I said, "Okay." Well, I've come to find out now that I, grew up a little bit, he was a liar. I had to learn a lot more than that. But growing up playing the accordion, the accordion has always been attracted to me. I love it. I love it. I love it with a passion. I learned.
A community can come together and connect over music. Music doesn't care about an individual's ethnicity, religion, sexual orientation, or identity. Its only motive is to bring people together. It accomplishes this task through events such as Dia de los Muertos and coffee houses. Dia de los Muertos, for example, brings people of different ethnicities together. Although celebrated traditionally in the Latino culture, people from all walks of life can participate in the festivities and learn about the other cultures. Not only does Dia de los Muertos have an effect on the community, but events such as open mic night and coffee houses also bring the community together. The coffee houses hosted at Schreiner University rally the entire Kerrville community to sit and enjoy the different live music being performed. There isn't anything that would bring a crowd of people together the way music does. The beat of a song can perfectly describe how you feel. That is one of the main things that allow people to connect so easily over music.
It is seldom to find an environment that blends individuals together as well as the creation and production of music. Terry Hendricks and Lloyd Maines perfectly captured the familial nature of creating music. Through their unfalling performances, it is almost as if the two individuals morph into one as they keep time with one another. Despite the ambiguous nature of their relationship, their closeness was apparent through how well they reverberated off each other's yellow energy and how well they shared stories together in between songs, picking right up where the other left off. The familial ties of Texas music is infinitely more than just receiving an instrument from a member of your family. It is the creation of a cohesive family that is merited only by the all-consuming nature of music.
Texas music gives an undefeatable desire to get up and dance with anyone and everyone. Dancing to good music is also a fun pastime and makes music more enjoyable to see someone else enjoying it too. Not only is it natural to dance, but it seems like it is natural for little kids to come together and play along. At almost any performance, one can see people dancing, whether they are dancing with someone else or by themselves. Everyone is dancing, but more importantly, they are all having fun together. Texas music brings people together physically because it's so much fun.